this young lady here, she's gonna bring up something that I think we need to talk about. She's mentioned that protecting, black women in certain spaces. But I want you to hear what she has to say, but let's go ahead and get into it.
All right, so dear black men, right? This is not for all of you guys, of course. This is for some of you guys. I really need you guys to start protecting and sticking up for black women when we are disrespected in places where you guys are at, right? And I'm sure that y'all done heard videos on this about how black women get, disrespected in the club scene or, in Hollywood or whatever the case is. And sometimes some of y'all participate in that. Some of you black men participate in the disrespect towards black women. When you ask us to get down so that the white woman can sit up, when you ask us to get up so the Asian woman can sit up, it's disrespectful. And sometimes I feel like you guys forget that you have black daughters, or that you are going to have a black daughter. Whether or not she's mixed or not, it doesn't matter. She's still going to be a black woman. So it really just questions me. I question it sometimes because it's like, black women are the most disrespected, and you participate in that by doing stuff like that. And then y'all forget y'all have whole black moms. Please make it make sense. Please start protecting black women in spaces where they get disrespected. Don't add on to it. It doesn't make any sense.
Young lady, this is what I would say to you. The best way to be protected is to have a husband. That you being disrespected, you can call your husband and say, hey, I don't know what's going on with this guy over here. Could you come over here? And your husband's going to run to the rescue. That's bottom line, okay? If you have your man with you, not too many men going to say nothing crazy to you. So unfortunately, a lot of men, you have to have your own personal covering. What I mean by covering, your man. Random men, especially these men today, let me make sure to say to these men today, they're not going to step in your rescue. And if they do, they may have another angle with it because they think you're pretty and they want to show you that, hey, I can protect you. And hey, let me get your number, X, Y, Z, because I would like to be in a relationship with you. Now, I would say brothers, definitely from my generation or so, we probably wouldn't. Well, a lot of us wouldn't. If we literally saw some blatant disrespect to you, and like somebody just be like, hey, man, chill out, man. That's a woman. Let that go, bro. Things like that. And most of the time, when you have certified men around, men don't disrespect women. They just don't do it when they know certified men are around. The fact is, you have too many dudes today that allow the disrespect. And matter of fact, they'll participate in it. Like you said, some of them will participate in it. But, these little new dudes today, not all of them, of course, but these new dudes today, they were raised with their mama. And so they got a lot of that sassy behavior from their mammy. Now, my question is, where are you going to be disrespected? That's the thing. Because there's a lot of black men out here that's not being disrespectful at all. So what environment you in? You talking about the club, the club you going to? Like where are you talking about exactly? Because black men that got something going on, they ain't got time to be disrespecting you because they mission driven. They about their paper. And the last thing they about to do is get into any altercation with a woman that's not even had nothing to do with them. So where are you going to be disrespectful? Because clearly you're going to an area where there's a bunch of low class men. And a lot of times you got to change your environment. Trust me, you change your environment, things get completely different. And you're in control of your environment. You're in control of where you hang out. You're in control of where you live. You're in control of a whole lot of that. So if you go into an area or a location where the men are just disrespectful, then you say, you know what, I'm not going to that location because the men are real disrespectful here. I'm going to go over here because I notice the men here are respectful. These men got careers, businesses, and they're not trying to mess up their career or business being disrespectful to me. That's really all you have to do. Change your location. Because not everywhere you're going, young lady, brothers are disrespecting you. There's no way that's happening. Y'all tell part of the story, but don't tell the whole story. Tell the whole story, sister. You going somewhere where there's a bunch of low-class dudes. So, yeah, they being disrespectful. Sure. I wouldn't expect them not to be disrespectful to you. But if you was going somewhere where the brothers are stepping their game up, you wouldn't have that. You wouldn't have that issue or that problem. So that's it. That's it. Just if you have an opportunity and a dude wanna marry you or whatever, hey, go it on and take that plunge. Stop listening to the women. You got time. You don't have time. And because of the statistical reality for black women, your dating pool is not as large. So if you meet a good guy, get him and lock him in. Lock him in. Because a good black man is like hitting the lottery. Yes, there are plenty of good black men, but how many black men gonna run into your path? That's the key. There was a lot of good black men out here. And the good black men get snatched up real quick. And they got wedding rings on. Okay? So if you want to get you one that don't have a wedding ring on, when you meet one and you know he's a good dude, get him. Because not too many more may come in your path. Because you have way more who's not right that's going to come in your path than those who are. And when you get your man, you got some covering now, all the way around. And that's what I want all of the sisters to have, their own husband. And they can call him. And your husband will tell you, hey, don't go over there because them dudes are foul over there. You need to go over here. That's part of our job, to protect our women.